Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures. And have I got a nice video for you today? We are going on a bikepacking trip. This bikepacking trip is called the Southern Discomfort 300 kilometers, 180-ish miles off-road all around the South Downs sort of area, but avoiding as much as possible the South Downs. Now, this route is created by Jim Barrow. I will leave his website down below. I believe he is subscribed to this channel, so hi Jim, thanks for making the route, and I'm going to go check it out today. Leave a comment down below and I'll pin it so everyone can find the channel nice and easily. So today I am starting this route near a place called Lavant, just north of Chichester. Easiest place for me to start, and we are on the bomb track. Now we have 17,000 feet of climbing, 300 kilometers, and we are just going to have a nice chilled out trip. It's been a while since we have just chilled out, rode, camped. We've been doing some quite intense riding lately, so I wanted to take it back to the adventure side and enjoy the bikepacking trip. This one is all about the enjoyment. It's not going to be wet, but it is going to be cold. The trails may be muddy, but let's go. Southern Discomfort. Let's do it. Might need these gloves on today. While we're here, let's have a bit of music. So first bit of hiker bike, guys. Zoom in. On Jim's site, when he made this route, he said there's something set along the lines of his friends said it was pointless coming down south because there was no hills. And well, I think he wanted to prove a point with this, because 17,000 feet over 180 odd miles, 300 kilometers, that's a pretty brutal one. And it's also bloody true that just because we don't have mountains in the south, you can definitely get a hell of a lot of elevation. Whereas in Wales and Scotland, you might climb 800,000 feet just in one climb. Here, you'll do 300 foot climb in about 500 meters. Right, let's get to the top of this hill. This is it. This is just it. This is what I love. When you find yourself on a nice little rideable trail, deep in the woods, and you're the only one around. This is what adventure is all about. Escaping your normal life and just being with yourself or with people you really like, and just being in a place, I don't know, I don't have words. It's just yeah, you know. Well, first bit of bog and unrideable stuff. Oh, it looks like the forestry people have been in there with their tractors and stuff, cutting down all the trees, and they've absolutely destroyed the trail. Yeah. But apart from that, so far today has actually been absolutely beautiful. I set off quite late, so I'm not planning to do a huge day today. Maybe like 30 miles, I'd be pretty happy, to be honest. Super chilled out ride, this one. Right, let's keep going, and hopefully I can get out of this bog. That's better. That's not so better. Woo! So much fun. I think it's actually this way. Nearly went off that ledge. Probably rideable actually. Well, good morning guys, and as you can see we had a beautiful view last night for our wild camp spot for our first little half day. I ended up doing around 36 miles, I think it was. So today is our first full day of the Southern Discomfort 300. Now in about 15 miles or so I will be getting to Worthing, which is actually where this route officially starts, although it's a loop, you can obviously start anywhere. So that's what we're heading, that's where we're heading to right now. We'll probably pick up a bit of breakfast, probably a Ginsters or something. And then we will crack on with the rest of this ride. So far, yesterday, the 36 miles that I did do was absolutely, it was just great. It was a lot of fun, lots of little fun single track stuff. So, right, first proper day of the Southern Discomfort. Let's do it. Chilly morning. Right guys, so I have just landed in Worthing, and that means we are officially at where this ride officially starts, and it's a great time to have some breakfast. So today we're having a meal deal, good old co-op meal deal. We've got some peri-peri pasta, we've got a sweet chili dipped chicken satay, and obviously Dangerous Monster. I think we're going to save that though for a bit later when we get to the hills again. When I need that boost of energy, we'll take the Monster. But so far, absolutely beautiful morning. It's like the perfect temperature. It's like cold, but it's perfect when you're riding. It's just dreamy. Absolutely perfect. Now, time for meal deal and then carry on with this ride. Let's do it. Nice breakfast. Oh, I do love a good meal deal in the morning. And we are now out of Worthing, out of the traffic sewer, and back on the trails. Happy days. Today, again, is going to be like yesterday. Nice and cold. Nice and dry though. And the trails have actually held up pretty well. A few little boggy sections, but nothing too bad. All right, let's continue this ride. Awesome views. And now we get to descend. Hold on tight, Monster. Okay then. Definitely time for Monster. And maybe a little snack. Watermelon, sour melon slices. Perfect. Whew. That one is always a tough one. I'm currently on the South Downs, way little part of it, and yeah, this hill always gets me. Don't know if you can see, but you come over this massive one here, you come down, you're like wee woo ah! And then you hit the bottom of this hill, what I'm on top of now, and you're like, oh, I'll just get off and walk then. And then it's a long steep hiker bike to the top. There's a bit of a descent that way, but first, Monster o'clock I think. Feels a lot slower than yesterday. I've done about 25 miles today, 3,500 feet of climbing, but I'm gonna have something to eat and then carry on down a steep hill. Oh, that feels so much better. All sugared and monstered up. Now it's time to go down this hill. When I say down this hill, look. Nice. Woo, on top of the world. Cruising. Woo! pace, 4 mile an hour, 35, I'm on the brakes. Woo! Jesus. Right guys, I've just come through Alfriston and I've done about 50 miles for the day. Just been collecting some water from that little stream there. And then, so right now we've got like this little loop and then we get to start heading back west. We've been heading east so far, we're going to start heading back west. But I've probably only got maybe like an hour or so of daylight, so I might go into the night a little bit to get a few miles done. Right. Let's do this little loop. Let's see if we can get that done before night time. If I had to hazard a guess, we're going all the way up there, around there, up onto that big hill you can see there, and then back down. So we got this long, gradual climb. Sun starting to sort of set over there. That's right, we actually had a bit of sun today. Just that though, not much. Look at the sun. Oh, the sun's setting over my shoulder. The views for miles. Whew. It's gonna get dark. That means it's gonna get dark pretty soon. I'm probably gonna carry on into the night a little bit, just because we gotta find somewhere to camp. I don't want to get past this little village that I got to go through and just sort of out of the way a bit. But what a day, what an ending to the day. Sunset. Haven't seen the sun in so long. Well, good morning guys, and today, well, it's not such a calm morning. All night it has been super windy. I'm ducking behind a tree right now. I was actually camped, you probably can't see, but sort of over there a bit, but in the night it just got so windy, it was really loud, so I literally picked up my tent and dumped it in here. I was going to camp here first, but the ground's not as nice, but yeah, I ended up camping here anyway. It's currently day 2 of the Southern Discomfort 300, and well, them lights over there is Lewes, and that's sort of where we're heading. We're sort of going over there and then down. Yeah, so this is day 2.5. Let's get this camp packed up and let's get on the bike and get out of this wind. Hopefully it'll calm down a bit today. It's going to be warmer but windier. Let's do it. Look at that view though. What a view. What a view. Right guys, so I've got off of that windy hill. I've come through Lewes. Now today, kind of goal is to get as close to the finish line as possible, possibly even the finish line, although it might be a bit much, especially if the wind is like that a lot, because we have about, well, I reckon we have about 80 miles to go, so it'd be a big day, but we might get close, or we might have another night under the stars. Last night It was just so windy, I barely slept a wink. Heading back up to the South Downs now, and we'll see how windy it is today. That is going to be our biggest challenge, the wind. What a difference a day makes. Last 2 days, beautiful, peaceful, and then today, just windy. I mean, honestly. Well, yesterday was a grinding day because it was all lots of long, steep hills. Today, looks like it's gonna be a grinder day because, yep, I've got a headwind and it looks like I'm gonna have it for most of the day. Oh, joys of bikepacking. So sleepy, but I've got good news. We are currently at 46.7 miles, so we've only got around 30 miles to go, and well, it seems to be quite fast going at the moment, so hopefully we should be able to make this. So after coming down off the South Downs Way, it's been quite a bit of road, like nice country lanes, all easy to ride. So I've actually been able to crack some miles out, which is great because I'm super sleepy. But we need to carry on. We got about 30, maybe a bit more than 30 miles till the finish. Fingers crossed we can make it. Probably not going to make it until dark, but we'll see. Right, let's do it. Wow guys, I'll be honest, right then, for a minute, I didn't think I was actually going to make it today because I am absolutely drained. I really need to sleep. But guys, we did it, we made it, we completed Southern Discomfort, and boy, yep, towards the end there, it was very uncomfortable. There was quite a lot of hiking, biking going on. Guys, I will leave the link to Jim, the guy who made this route, in the this video description, so go check it out if you want. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, help YouTube do its algorithm-y things, and if you want to see more, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next adventure. Keep smiling, enjoy the adventure.